Nobody argues about Kansas City and Omaha. And that's exactly why this battle matters. Because while the internet keeps fighting over New York and LA, the Midwest is quietly deciding where America's next real growth actually happens. Not loud growth. Not flashy growth. Real growth. Kansas City. Omaha. Two cities most people underestimate. Two cities playing completely different games. One already made a name for itself. The other is moving in silence. And only one of them is going to dominate the next decade. Let's start with Kansas City. Kansas City knows who it is. This is barbecue smoke in the air before noon. Sauce-stained fingers. Pitmasters arguing over wood like it's religion. Sports pride here isn't casual. It shuts down entire neighborhoods. Game days don't feel like events, they feel like holidays. Kansas City is a city that learned how to win. And once it learned, it stopped being humble about it. But this confidence didn't come overnight. KC didn't just survive deindustrialization. It adapted. When factories slowed down, the city pivoted. Tech crept in quietly. Healthcare expanded block by block. Logistics and distribution locked in because geography finally mattered again. Kansas City became useful. And then the Chiefs happened. Winning changes cities. Kansas City went from flyover to national conversation almost overnight. People stopped asking where KC was. They started booking flights. Confidence matters. Momentum matters. And right now, Kansas City has both. Now let's talk about Omaha. Omaha doesn't flex. It calculates. This is a city built on insurance, finance, and long-term thinking. Balance sheets instead of billboards. Warren Buffett didn't choose Omaha by accident. He chose it because this city understands money in a way few places do. Omaha understands patience. Understands systems. Understands how to win without being seen. This is not a city chasing trends. This is a city building foundations. Omaha didn't chase headlines. It chased stability. And that's exactly why it keeps winning quietly. Now let's talk about how these cities actually feel. Kansas City feels alive. You feel it downtown. You feel it in Westport. You feel it in the noise coming out of packed sports bars on random weeknights. Live music spills into the streets. Streetcars move people instead of just existing for show. There's energy here, the kind that makes you stay out later than planned. There's movement. There's noise. There's celebration. Omaha feels controlled. Not boring, controlled. Clean neighborhoods. Organized growth. Streets that feel planned instead of patched together. Omaha feels family first. It feels intentional. Kansas City is expressive. Omaha is disciplined. And that difference shows up everywhere. Now let's talk jobs. Kansas City spreads its bets. Tech startups pop up quietly. Healthcare systems keep expanding. Transportation and logistics thrive because KC sits right where it needs to. There's upside here. Real upside. But there's also volatility. Booms come faster. Busts hit harder. Omaha doesn't gamble. Omaha doubles down. Insurance. Finance. Corporate headquarters that don't move just because taxes shift. Paychecks are consistent. Careers are long. Risk is controlled. Kansas City attracts ambition. Omaha attracts discipline. If you're chasing growth, KC pulls you in. If you're building wealth, Omaha keeps you steady. Now let's talk money. Cost of living is where both cities surprise people. You can still own a home here. Not someday, now. You can raise a family. You can breathe without paycheck panic. Omaha is cheaper overall. Housing stays reasonable. Daily expenses don't creep up on you. Kansas City costs a bit more, but in return, it gives you more to do. More restaurants. More nightlife. More experiences. Omaha saves you money. Kansas City gives you somewhere to spend it. Now culture. Kansas City sells culture effortlessly. Barbecue isn't food here. It's identity. Music runs deep. Jazz roots still echo. Sports loyalty is loud, proud, and unapologetic. Kansas City performs culture, and it does it well. Omaha doesn't sell culture. It lives it quietly. Local restaurants don't advertise much. Community events feel personal. Neighborhoods feel like neighborhoods. KC performs. Omaha preserves. Now let's talk perception. Kansas City is visible. Championships brought attention. Tourism followed. Recognition stuck. People know KC now. Omaha doesn't care. It's comfortable being underestimated. Comfortable staying off highlight reels. Kansas City wants attention. Omaha wants results. And now the future. Kansas City is pushing outward. Downtown growth. Transit investment. Creative economy expansion. If momentum holds, KC becomes one of the Midwest's breakout cities of the decade. Omaha is tightening inward. Smarter planning. Controlled expansion. Long-term financial dominance. Kansas City is growth-driven. Omaha is future-proofed. So who wins? If you want energy, ambition, and upside, Kansas City wins. If you want stability, wealth building, and predictability, Omaha wins. Kansas City chases greatness. Omaha builds it slowly. And here's the real truth. The city you choose says more about you than it does about them. Down finger comment your pick, like if the Midwest deserves respect, bell subscribe. More city versus city battles coming.